Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going back into the Amazon tool deals for the week, and I really hope you guys enjoy. On these Amazon Tool Week videos, you will see tools that are either on sale, tools that even at their full price I believe to be good deals, and tools that I find to be interesting and would like your guys' input on if you guys have used them. So getting right into this is a product that I've mentioned in the past, probably a couple times, because I've had this product for over 5 years and have been extremely happy with it. That being the Rotary Tool. I purchased a Dremel, I don't know, 6 or more years ago, and it was a battery operated one, and it literally lasted about a week before the battery went out and would not hold a charge anymore. And for one, it was a cheaper one of the Dremels, but I expected a little bit more than that out of it, and the power on it really wasn't all that great anyways, so I decided I wasn't going to waste my money on another one. So I went ahead and got the Rotary Tool on a whim, hoping that I'd be okay with it. And I tell you what, it's one of the best purchases I've made so far, and I couldn't be happier. So with this, you get the rotary tool itself, you get a flex shaft. I want to say it's around 2 feet long. You get a lot of grinding stones and polishing attachments and sandpapers and stuff like that. And I want to say when I purchased it, it was around the $28 range, and over the years it has slowly came down even more, and it's normally $22 on sale now, 14% off for $19. So really good price there, especially for the tool and some attachments. They're nothing like fantastic, but you know, they're, at least you get something. And it comes in a nice little case that has a little bin for all the attachments. It has 4.5 stars at 13,598 ratings, so it's rated very highly, and it is rated a lot. Other than that, here's the case itself on the inside. All the bits, they have it all nice and organized in this picture. It will not stay like that. The cord, the tool, and the flexible shaft up top. Here's just kind of a close-up of some of the grinding stones, the sandpaper rolls. I know there are a lot, as you can see here on Amazon, for around the $30 to $50 price range. I cannot speak on these whatsoever. At the time, the Wen Dremel that I got, or the Wen rotary tool that I got, was one of the only ones that I really saw that had good reviews at the time. Some of these do, but as you can tell, the Wen has a lot more reviews. It's been around a lot longer than a lot of these other ones. Plus, I've used some of Wen's other power tools, and they're a cheaper brand, but for the most part, they make some really good tools for the price. I'm not saying they're top notch or anything, but when it came to this rotary tool, I couldn't have been happier. The only issue I ever had with it was, I believe, either on this end at the spring flex portion, or on this end, it started to separate from the end, and I ended up just zip tying basically the spring to the plastic handle to keep it from falling apart. It's because I was using it and bending it a lot, port matching heads, so that happened. But other than that, I've never had any issues with it. It has great performance, and it's lasted over 5 years, and especially for $20, you can't really beat it. So that's the first one up. Now, I did use this tool as well to install the hood pins and latches on the fiberglass hood on my Camaro. While I was going through so many cutting discs, because they were the real flimsy ones, and I mean just the slightest snag or turn, I was just one after another. I was fed up with it, so I went to Lowe's, and I think I picked this up for around $30, maybe $25, and literally one disc and no issues whatsoever. They're a lot heavier duty discs. You have a few different types of cutting discs with this. This is the Dremel Easy 688-01 locking rotary tool cutting discs. So it comes with an attachment, so you don't have to constantly undo that little screw, put the new disc on, put the screw in. This has a quick attachment, so if I did happen to break one, it literally takes about 5 seconds to change out to a new disc, so that was nice. But I didn't have to. But installation was super easy. Here's the attachment right here. You kind of pull down on that tab, you drop the disc on, you rotate it, and you let the quick release go. And I tell you what, it zinged through this hood work, no problem whatsoever. So there you can kind of see how it works. And here are the different discs that are included with it. And this has 4.5 stars at 2,144 ratings, down from $24.50 to $20.80 basically. So a good savings there of 15%. So good ratings and a really good price, especially for the quality. So when I got my Dremel or my Wen rotary tool and these discs, couldn't have been happier. Next up is a product that if you work on a lot of cars, this is probably something that you might want to invest in or be mindful of if you don't have one. I had one of these for about 3 years, 4 years before it wore out, but it's fantastic. And the last thing I wanted to do was I have a Groove Life belt now, and it's got a big old metal lock on the front. So the last thing I want to do is lean over a fender or a bumper or anything like that and scratch that stuff up. So having these belts, for one, it's comfortable. It works well. It's heavy duty, nice leather. So yeah, not really a mechanic's tool, but something that can prevent you from causing issues in the future. Either be mindful of your belt that you're wearing or look into one of these. I can definitely say that I was very happy with this belt, and I'll probably end up getting another one. So the price ranges from $13 to $26, and that all just depends on the size, and then it comes in brown and black. So nothing fancy on this, but I figured it is something that they make, and some people may be interested. It has 4.5 stars at 7,622 ratings, so rated very highly as well. So that's just a quick item I wanted to throw in there. Next up is a product that I thought was kind of interesting. Like maybe you work on a lot of Volkswagens or Audis or some of the foreign cars, even some domestic cars with differentials and different drain plugs. A lot of the Audis and VWs as well will use different drain plugs that require specific sockets, and this set comes with a few different size hex, square, internal square, a triple square, and a triangle. I've never had to use a triangle. I'm not sure exactly what that's on. If you guys know what uses a triangle bit, please drop it down in the comments. I would like to know. So here you can kind of see everything that's included. I'll enlarge it. You got a 10mm triangle, a 16mm triple square, tamper-proof. You got the 10mm female square. Then you have 6 various different sizes of the square drives in both metric and SAE. And then you have 5 different various sizes of metric hex. So it's a nice, complete little drain plug socket set. If you guys are interested, I thought it was kind of interesting. Besides hex, I think square is really the only thing that I've had to use. I know Volkswagen, I believe, is the one that uses a lot of triple squares. And then I know the Cummins uses a specialty socket as well. I just thought this was kind of a cool little specialty socket. Now this is OEM Tools 25374, and with a lot of the OEM tools, when it comes to the sockets and stuff, they do have more of that brushed material look than they do the chrome look. So keep that in mind. Other than that, this has 4.5 stars at 174 ratings, so not a whole lot, but it is rated high, and the price is $34 basically. So the price isn't terrible. It does come on this nice green aluminum socket rail, but if you guys don't care about the aluminum socket rail, I did want to mention one more item, being Performance Tools version of they're both 15-piece sets. There's 14 sockets in the rail. This comes on one of your standard stamped rails, the cheaper ones. So nothing fancy there, but it is down almost $4. So you can save $4 if you don't like or don't plan on using that green aluminum rail that the OEM Tools one comes on. The Performance Tool does seem to be a chrome-coated socket set, but all of the hex and the square drives, all of them are the same sizes. You got the exact same set here, just one's a brush look, one's a chrome look, and then one has the fancy aluminum rail, and the other one has the cheaper standard rail. So that's really the only difference, but there is a savings of $4 there. It's all up to you. But I did think that it was kind of a cool little drain plug set, so let me know your guys' thoughts, not only on these drain plug socket sets, but the other items on the list, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Also, keep in mind, all of these tools will be linked down in the description for you guys under the tools and tools continued link with many other tools there if you guys are interested. Take care.